Hi guys, welcome back to the Off the Script podcast. This time, we've got a very special guest. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
I'm great.
Fuck's sake.
I'm Joshua Kinsey Clough, aka the Majestic Cunt, aka two-time British champion, and just all-round great guy.
What a great list of titles you got there.
Isn't it just? I know. Magical. Fluked most of them. Don't know how the fuck I'm through what I'm doing. But still. By the way, I'm sweating because I'm not like, I haven't just come back from doing some crazy shit. I've just trained. So that's why I'm sweating.
All good. That's what I was assuming. I wasn't assuming anything else. Don't worry.
I'm fucking sure you were. So I'm Joshua Kinsey Clough. And I am just me. Like, what? I don't know. What am I known for? Posing, taking titles, and being a funny cunt that doesn't care about many things.
Yeah. Really, I think that's like, obviously the majority of people watch this will know who you are. Because they'll
possibly, hopefully,
they'll be looking for this content. Because
hopefully not, actually, because then we can all grow from this experience.
Yes. So, one of the first things I want to ask you is how did you get the title of Majestic Cunt? Where did that come from?
From myself.
It just occurred to you one day.
It was just me, man.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it. I don't care. I made the word cunt kind of acceptable to anyone that comes my way. You know, it's like even my nan, like I'll say cunt in front of my nan. She's like, I watch your Instagram, so it's fine. But if someone else says it, she'd be like, you were eating a bar of soap.
Yeah. Too right.
So I was just like, yeah.
Speaking of that, I had to eat a bar of soap when I saw my dad when I was a kid. He made me eat a bar of soap. I tell everyone the story and they're like, yeah, we used to get hit by the belt. We used to get hit by a slipper. And they're like, yeah, you know.
Did your uncle do things to you too?
No.
Are you sure?
He made them dress.
You can tell us. Let's open up. Come on.
Never again.
Let's go deep into
the last time someone told me to open up, I wasn't that happy about
it. What a start.
So the Majestic Cunt thing just came from, I don't know, man. I thought unicorns were cool as fuck and they were majestic creatures. And then I thought I pose incredibly well and I'm majestic as fuck on my feet.
Yeah.
And I like the word cunt. So I am the Majestic Cunt.
Yeah. It just works.
It really just works, man. And it became acceptable very quickly.
Yeah.
I haven't had, it doesn't destroy my brand. I think that is like my brand.
Yeah.
Like even my clients that work with me, I call them cunts and it's acceptable and fine.
Absolutely. I feel like that's a requirement if they're working with you, though.
Of course, I think 100%, man. But I think it's just me. I'm just as me as I can be, if I'm honest with you. I try not. Well, it's not like I try not to be anyone else. I can't be anyone else. I'm just. I don't really give a fuck. If someone likes me, great. And if they don't, they can go and fuck themselves.
Yeah, too right.
That's just how it is.
So how did you get into bodybuilding? Let's get into your background of it.
So I got into bodybuilding through my old man. My old man was an amateur bodybuilder. And when I was little, I was literally like 2. I would go to the gym with him and watch him train with all his mates. And ever since then, man, I've just wanted to be a bodybuilder. Yeah. And I'd nag him. I'd be like, can I start the gym? And he'd be like, no, you're too young. So I wasn't allowed to lift any weights till I was like 15. But ever since then, I picked up a weight and I was like, I'm going to be pro one day. That was it. And then ever since, I've just fucking done the necessary, man. Like, I don't get me wrong. I don't take bodybuilding too seriously, by the way. Like, I'm 100% on prep, but then in off season, like, I don't, to be honest.
That's fair enough.
I need a little break from the seriousness of this sport.
This is the first time I think we've had someone on who's like, it wasn't that they just found it or they picked up a magazine. You actually came from a house that was like that had that, on tap all the time.
Yeah, legit, man. Yeah. Like my old man was a big fucking hard cunt. And in my eyes, if I was anything less than a big hard cunt, I wasn't a man.
Yeah.
So I'd get into loads of fights. I went to the gym. I'd try and be big. I'd try and be hard. And then yeah, I just fell into competing.
That's interesting. In my upbringing, because I didn't live in a house with my dad, so my whole perception on being man from a very early age was like macho as fuck, and watching like macho man videos or wrestling videos, and like seeing like a bunch of jack dudes, like watching He-Man and shit like that.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I was sort of brought up on. So I can completely see like where this attitude came from.
I mean, mate, you look at all fucking cartoons, they're all jacked and tanned and juicy as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see anyone. the skinny dudes don't do anything in cartoons. And like Dragon Ball Z. You watch Dragon Ball Z, like fuck, are you not gonna not want to go to the gym?
Too right, yeah.
You know, it's and if you do, you were watching the wrong part of the fucking cartoon. You're probably gay now, and several other. Nothing against gays, by the way. If there are gays watching this, more power to you. Gay pride and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But people get offended easily, man. Like, you call someone fat nowadays if they're fat. Like, if someone's fat, they're fat. That's it.
Yeah.
If someone says you're muscular, you don't take offense because being muscular is deemed as being great. But if someone's fat, then they're like, oh my God, you just offended me. Stop going to McDonald's, you fat.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, it's just a physical, it's a physical.
It's true.
It's definition.
Right?
Yeah. Of course it is.
It's a fact. It's factual.
And it's like, why would you want to be fat anyway?
What are your thoughts on like the whole fit shaming thing? Because I know that's a thing.
Fit shaming, what is this?
Have you seen that? But where like people get shamed online for basically being fit and going to the gym and training. Like there was
but that's just a projection of other people's insecurities. It's just fucking stupid.
It is, yeah.
Like if someone says to me, "Oh, you train too much," I'm like, "Bro, like, why are you caring about me?
It's
like,
not even,
my life's fucking great."
The reason like because we had I think it was recently. It wasn't even like a fucking bodybuilder. It was fucking, you know, Adele. She lost a bunch of weight, and then people just started ripping on her for.
Yeah, but it's because people's lives are so shit. They want something to say about everyone else's.
Yeah,
man, this, you know, it's like anyone that says, if someone comes up to me and is like, "Have you heard about so and so?" I'm like, I don't care about so and so. Like, my life's so great, I just focus on me. Yeah. Like, if you gotta start talking about other people, fuck me, dude. Change something because you are fucked.
Yeah,
for life. Your life's so shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the problem with people, man. It's like, it's why I don't really bother with too many people because people are fucking.
I'm of the same opinion where like I don't even watch like news now, really. Like it's just not fucking worth my time.
Now, I'll tell you what my day consists of. My day consists of work, training, meal prep, meditating down the beach, down the river, doing yoga, fucking posing, going for walks, staying in my own fucking zone, bro. Like, I don't watch the news. I barely go on fucking Instagram anymore, mate.
Yeah.
Like, it's just full of fucking retarded cunts. Seriously, man. God. It's like people have too much to say about too many things. Like, calm your tits.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
We live in a world where people just, people need to speak about everything and give their opinion without considering other people's. It's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's so stupid.
Yeah. No, 100% agree. I know what you mean.
And now here we are giving our opinion on shit that people don't care about.
I know, literally.
We get like 5 listeners anyway, it's fine.
Okay. We'll get more. We'll get more.
Oh, for sure.
We will.
They're coming in. Yeah, no, it's a weird fucking time we're living in, especially like now that everyone's kind of in a box. I feel like more than ever people are.
I think most people have been in a box for years anyway, so.
It's true. But for some people, life has not changed this lockdown.
Man, my life's better since lockdown.
I agree.
I don't have to bother with people anymore.
Yeah, it's true. I had it at the start where I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? And then over the course of like the past like 5-6 weeks, I've sort of come to terms with it and realized, you know what, this is kind of a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise, and like it's so much more time now on my hands to actually focus and do.
Of course. The thing is, man, before lockdown, people would they would do anything to not have to deal with themselves. Yeah. So they go out and they do just random shit and spend money on shit because it's better than being stuck in their own heads because they don't like themselves. And now people have had to come to terms with the fact that they're shit and they got to work on themselves, or they do something stupid and just cry all day, you know?
Yeah, it's true. This is, wow, it's got deep quick, right?
Mate, I have a lot to say about a lot of things. If you bring a subject up, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, for real. It's,
go deep or go home.
I'm sure that, like, I saw, do you know AJ? I think you know AJ. We've had him on the show before.
AJ Morris.
Yeah. He put on the post, like, instead of focusing now about the fact that gyms obviously aren't going to be opening 4th of July, carry on and think about what the fuck you can be doing in this time. And I think that is, like you say, it's the most important thing now, more than ever, that people do work on themselves physically and mentally and just sort of figure their own shit out.
Of course, man. Mate, it's like if you're not happy with yourself, well, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
You know, if you're left in a room on your own and you can't sit there and just be you without having to do something, you gotta figure out who the fuck you are and why you're feeling that way. You know, you have to be like, this is the thing. This is what fucks me off so much about the fitness industry as well, is everyone's like, look at my physique, look at my physique, look at my physique. But so few people, hardly anyone ever works on their fucking mindset and on themselves inside, you know? It's like, it doesn't fucking matter how you look if you hate yourself. Because you can look fucking great and be depressed to fuck because you don't like the person you are. Anxiety, depression, all these different fucking terms that people use to just describe the fact that they don't like who they are. They don't even know who the fuck they are. You know, I say to all my clients, like, to my clients, I'm like a fucking life coach. I don't just go, eat this and carry on. I'm like, if you've got a problem, talk to me, bro, because if your head is in the wrong place, your physique is not going to do fuck all that we want it to. You got to work on this shit. And lockdown's done that for a lot of people, man. It's just, that's why people are so upset about lockdown, because they're like, oh, this has been taken away from me. And it's like, do you even need that though? Really? You know, be honest with yourself. Do you need to go to a restaurant to eat food? No, you can.
Where's your happiness?
You know, your happiness is constantly relying on other things and other outlets. Change that, man. Like, you should be able to go down the beach for a walk and be fucking happy to be down the beach, being you, having a fucking walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
That's how you be happy in life. I know this got deep real quick, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Some people need to hear this shit, man. Some people need to hear this shit.
Yeah, people do. People do. Like, because there will be a lot of people who are listening to this, I imagine, or watching this right now, who will be in that bubble, and they will be like just trying to escape their own mind. Like, this is what people are trying to do now. It just all comes down to escapism.
Of course, man.
Trying to find an outlet.
That's why people are like, oh my God, pubs and restaurants are opening, the cinema's opening, great. And I'm like, why do you want these things? They're just a waste of money. You can watch a film in your house. You can eat food in your house. You can bring friends around your house. You don't have to go out to a restaurant. It's nice to go to a restaurant, but that shouldn't be the be-all, end-all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. True. What? That being said, though, what do you think about being open before gyms?
Pardon?
What do you think about pubs being open before gyms?
Honestly, I just think that the idea is fat people are easier to control and catch than fit ones. So it's easier. It's easier to keep people. Of course, man. Fucking right. It's like if the government go, right, what do we do to make sure people do the shit we do? Make them fatter and lazier so they're easier to control and manipulate. Because if they eat shit and drink a lot of alcohol, then their mindsets can be fucked. So they'll listen to us because they need
like,
us.
Where is the real focus here? Because amid a health crisis, the real focus, let's be honest, isn't on health.
Mate, it's bollocks. This whole fucking thing's bollocks. I don't listen to any of it. I didn't even know gyms were opening today until you said. I don't care. Like, I just don't listen to the bollocks that's put out there. I just focus on me, do my own shit, build my own fucking life up.
Yeah.
Everyone else can do their own thing. And I'll help the people in my circle build theirs up as well. Outside of my little circle, I don't care about much, to be honest. You know, I don't need the government to tell me that I can do this and can do that. I fucking do it anyway. If I'm honest with you, since lockdown, I have not stayed in my house at all. I've been all over England since lockdown started. I've been down south, I've been up north, I've been everywhere. And
doing what? What have you been up to?
Seeing people I love. Mate, it's like, I'm not going to allow someone to take that away from me. Call it being fucking stupid or whatever, but I haven't I haven't got out my way to harm anyone or hurt anyone. And I'm not going to walk around with a fucking mask on like most of the mongrels out there.
I do.
You really?
Yeah. When I go to the shops, man, I live in central Birmingham. Like, I'm not.
I mean, mate, pre-COVID, I would have been worried in fucking Birmingham. Like, seriously, man.
Yeah. True. But yeah, no, it's it's an interesting debate, like what is actually worth opening, what needs to be opened, and like the whole argument of, oh well, what is essential and what's not essential.
I mean, I think you know what needs to be open? Your mind, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Let's go super deep, man.
Yeah, boy.
Need to spark up a joint or something.
Fuck it. Like, everyone just get some weed, get high, and you'll realize that this whole thing isn't as bad as it seems.
Yeah.
Do some mushrooms or some shit as well. Just do it all, man. Just fucking go and explore yourself.
Go into a hill somewhere and just sit under a tree.
That's all you need, man. That's happiness, bro. But no, on a serious though, I am fucked off that gyms aren't opening simply because if pubs and restaurants are open, I think that's a load of bollocks, and it can't be justified. Because saying that a gym is less clean environment than a pub and restaurant, I beg to differ, because people that go to pubs tend to be dirty cunts that go straight from work, and people that go to the gym tend to look after themselves in a very hygienic manner as well.
Yes.
So to say that that's like the opposite way is fucking bullshit. Yeah. Because as well, it's like a restaurant, a high-end restaurant, people will look after themselves. A budget restaurant, you tend to get scummy people there as well. And now I'm not putting scum is like whatever, but it's like, you know, people that don't really
care about their health and hygiene.
Or others. It's not even about yourself. It's like, for example, if I go to the shop, I don't keep a 2 meter distance for myself personally. I do it for the other person.
Yeah.
Like, I respect them. It's like, it doesn't matter what I think. You got to take into account everyone else as well and be a fucking, up your bellend towards everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, too right. Yeah, it's, I just can't, I can't get over how counterintuitive it is that we're not like, obviously, from the government's perspective, what they're thinking is what will bring us more revenue. And ultimately, restaurants, bars, and pubs are going to, because there's going to be a massive rebound into those places versus gyms. But also, you've added alcohol equation where you've got a load of drunk fucks at the pub who are like starting bar fights with each other, spitting on each other, God knows what else. and then you're not going to let people go to a fucking gym where they can improve their health so they can potentially survive this fucking illness.
Honestly, mate, it's fucking retarded. I mean, there is one factor to take into account, which is that, say, for example, they did open gyms and they said, right, you got to clean down each piece of equipment after you've used it. Yeah. I've owned a gym. I owned a gym in Spain. Okay. The problem with people is they're fucking retarded cunts and they don't do things you ask them to. So people will not wipe down their own machines. And the people working in the gyms are lazy cunts as well and don't think it's their responsibility. So they won't wipe down the equipment after the people that don't wipe it. So then you've got this trail of constant touching same equipment for the whole day. And then that could be a cause of an increase in, you know what I mean? But if people would consider it and they weren't retarded, like 90% of them are, it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look all over Europe, all right, where people actually do take other people into consideration a lot more than British people, because British people tend to be wankers.
Yeah.
And tend to only care about themselves.
Yeah.
You look at Spain, fucking Switzerland, and other places. Gyms
Germany.
Open. They're all open, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because the people are like, right, if these are the guidelines, I'm going to stick with them.
Yeah.
Because I want this shit to move forwards. Whereas British people are like, no. Fucking hell. You know what I mean? That's one of the problems as well, man. It's the British mentality. Most people are fucked.
I was talking to one of my friends who's from Portugal about it. And they were like, why do British people have a mentality where it's almost like they forget shit? It's like within a month of it happening. Mm-hmm. Where did the mentality go for British people where in World War II, for example, you'd have curfews for bombing raids and shit. Were they breaching that curfew? I don't think so. I don't think the fucking lights on in cities, were they? Something that potentially can kill more people than a bombing raid in World War II. And people in the span of 3 months forget the rules.
Yeah.
Even though they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And people are like, they completely throw that out the window as soon as there's any opportunity. Different by opening social spaces like pubs. Why would that be any different? Like,
it's not, man. It's just gonna make matters worse.
You gotta make the money, right? That's all it comes down to at the end
yeah,
of the day.
that's what.
What do you need that money, son?
What a sad world it is. Where
oh no. Speaking, let's change the topic a bit. How did you get into
this is getting fucking depressing.
Yeah, man. How did you get into owning the gym in Spain?
How did I own a gym in Spain?
Yeah.
So I left school and my old man was like, do you want to carry on going to school? Or do you want to open a gym? And I was like, let's open a gym, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it started. But then we ran that for a year together. Then my whole family moved back to the UK and I ran it on my own from 18. So and I couldn't afford my own rent for a place. So I lived in the gym. Cool. And then I couldn't afford to run the gym. So I had to get another job. And then 2 jobs wasn't enough. So I had to get 3. And then in the end, I was like, this isn't working. So after 18 months, I was like, okay, Spain's not the right place to have a gym. Time to come back.
Yeah.
So I did. But it's good, man.
Damn. That's a good learning experience, like from the age of 18.
Mate, honestly, I'll tell you what happened. My old man was like, we're moving back to the UK. And I went, I'm not. And he went, yes, you are. And I went, no, I'm 18. And he goes, why do you want to stay here? And I go, because everyone I know that's 18 is currently living with their parents, living off their parents. I'm going to level the fuck up.
Yeah.
So that by the time I'm 25, I'm living a good life.
Yeah.
And I'm 25 and I'm living a good life. So it worked out well.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to go through some shit in life, man. You got to accept challenges. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't shy away from them.
This is partly why this is like a really, my mum gets annoyed at me sometimes when, let's say she offers to buy something for me, 20 years old. She offers to buy something for me. I'm like, no, I'm paying for it. And she's like, why are you so stubborn? Why won't you let me like help you out with something? And that is the reason, because I'm like, because I don't want to have to depend on you forever. Like,
yeah, of course, man.
To a point where I can help you out. I don't want it to be like a one-way thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that I feel like that's a mentality that a lot of people our age have lost. It's people who leave uni and then move back in with their parents, right?
Of course.
And that's then they get stuck there, and that's like something that like I just want to avoid.
Yeah, man, definitely. Fuck that. Like, you got to be independent.
Yeah.
You got to be able to fucking do your own life your way without having anyone else's help. And if you can do that, you can. Oh man, literally, the world is your oyster. Whatever the fuck you want to do, you can do it.
Yeah. Joe, you want to comment? You probably zoned out there, bro. You're just
man. I think, bro. I'm thinking no, it's a good point, because you know, it's something I've come to realize in probably the last 2 years, 3 years, really. It's like having that. It's dependent. It's that fucking it's the necessary urgency that you need to do something with your life before it all goes tits up.
Yeah.
And I think if you haven't got that, you're fucked anyway.
I mean, but something. I mean, I've just taken on a life coaching client. He's a young kid. He's 19, going through a bit of a tough time.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of using my life experience to help him, which is helping him a lot. I was kind of in a similar position to him. I was just a lot stronger than him mentally, and I kind of figured my own way out of it, whereas he's like in a bit of a rut. But it's like, you don't have to, like, a lot of people nowadays, they care too much about what other people think of them, and then it stops them. It like gets them down, because they're like, oh my God, I should be here. And you're like, why should you be there? Like, what's the determining factor to say that you need to be at this point in your life by this age? Like, you don't need to be anywhere in life. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Do you think they're scared to fuck up? Do you think that's part?
Of course that people are scared to fuck up, because they're scared what people think. But if you don't fuck up in life, you don't fucking learn. Like, everything I've learned in my life, I'm a person of action. I don't think, I act. I act and I think after. Whereas a lot of people, they think, overthink, don't act. Because the thinking itself is too much. I go, I'm a person, if I wake up today and I go, right, I want to go to Asia, by tomorrow, if it was in lockdown, I'd be in Asia.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
Fuck yeah. Why the fuck not? What have I got to lose? People say, oh, what about this? What about that? What if it doesn't? And people say, what if it doesn't work? What if it does?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, what happens? Do you die? No. Then what's the problem?
Yeah.
You still breathe. You still got yourself. Then you can fucking carry on.
Yeah.
And you should never be afraid to take like 2 steps back to propel yourself 6 steps forward.
Yeah.
It's like if you study for 5 years and then you can't get a job doing what you love, but you have no finances, then don't be afraid to get a job as a bin man or in a supermarket for a bit and go backwards a little bit
your shit
to
out.
figure your shit out, get some fucking money and then be able to go where you want to go. People are too scared of this, man, and they'd rather live a pretend life then. You know, they'd either go, oh, I'm fine, everything's great, I'm living such a good life. And inside, in their actual life, they're like, I am fucked. But they don't want to admit it, you know, because they're scared that someone's going to go, ha. And if someone does, you just slap the cunt and you move on.
You know what? This is pulled up a lot of nostalgia for me because I remember being 15, 16, being a fat kid when I first started training. And in my head at the time, I was in a place where I was like, I don't want to tell anyone that I'm going to the gym. I don't want anyone to know because then if I fuck up, there's no damage done in my There's no way anyone will know that I fucked it up. And then I remember seeing some fucking kids from my school who were in the year above. And then I remember them saying, oh, you try to get fit for summer, and they're just laughing at me.
Mm-hmm.
And that act of actually going through that and having them laugh at me made me better. It made me want to move forward, and it made me want to prove them wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of, like, I had at that point, them doing that and me actually having that act of, I guess, just being mean, for like how kids are, just being mean. That propelled me so much further forward and gave me the vendetta. And now that's the reason why I ended up having a lot of those people message me asking me to be a PT for them.
Man, I think so many people go through it. I went through this.
Yeah.
When I started training, like I tried being bullied when I was little. Like people tried bullying me, and then like they get a slap and they'd be like, "Oh fuck!" But then when I started training, and I started in like secondary school, the oldest kids in the school would be like, "Oh, you're going to the gym?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm going to the fucking gym." I'd be like, "Oh," and I'd be like, "I don't really care if you're laughing because watch this space." And then 3 years after I've got my own gym, I look fucking insane. You know, I'm pulling tens. I'm making, and like I'm living my best life. And then I'm like, one day I'm gonna be one of the greatest bodybuilders on the planet. And people are like, oh, and now people message me like, oh my god, bro, how did you do it? And I was like, do you remember when you were like laughing? Well, look,
I was fucking working.
Look at your life now. It's the same but shitter because you're older and crapper, and your life's the same. But I'm way better than I was, and now you're asking me for advice.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time we've had a conversation like this, I think, on this show. So this is like a really cool insight. Yeah, really cool insight into like how mentality works and stuff. Because now it's just making me think in my head of every single time where I had something that, as a result, like made me better. Mistakes on mistakes that made you learn and made you improve.
They do, man. And this is why I'm a person of action, because I don't mind if I fuck up. It doesn't bother me if I fuck up because I don't fail, I learn. You fail when you stop trying. That's when you fail. But if you can learn in 5 years, if you can fuck up 1,000 times in 5 years, you are going to be so much better at life and have the ability to literally construct your life the way you want through all these lessons you've learned, way more than the person who read a few books and has done nothing, because experience speaks way more than any book can fucking tell you. It's like people who go to school and get loads of qualifications and they can't get a job because they don't have the ability to connect with people, to interact with people, to build relationships. Those are life skills you don't learn in school. Why? Because no one forces you to talk to the people you don't want to talk to. Instead, you got your head buried in a book and you become a bookworm. And then when you leave, you go, oh my God, the real world is so fucking scary. I'm going home.
Yeah.
That's what happens to people. Whereas if you fucking act on that instead, you put yourself out there, you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, you're going to level up in a way you never imagined. Like you too, were you 19 and 20?
Yeah.
Like you take this advice, boys, I fucking promise you, because it's what I did. And I can guarantee you I'm a much better person for it. And I get so many more opportunities now that I have the ability to build these relationships with people and just do instead of thinking. It's like, I've got a great idea. Well, fucking do something about it then.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't, someone else is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had this idea. You know, how many times have you said, I thought about that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did fuck all about it, but had they done something about it, they'd probably be in a better position.
Yeah.
Act more, think less. I'm not saying don't think. Everything I do is calculated, but I fucking just do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. And like I said, if you wake up one morning, you go, I've got a really good idea for a business, start working on it. Because that little bit of momentum you've got that's like, oh, that dies if you think on it. If you dwell on it too much, you lose that momentum and then you're back to square one.
Yeah. Well, that's the fucking reason, like back in, was it November, I asked you to start the podcast, Jermaine.
Yeah. It was like,
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've got something to say. I want to talk to people that are like-minded, passionate, go in fucking upward trajectory, get away from all the negative bullshit, and let's just record it. We talk about it anyway every day. Why not put the camera on? And if someone else can benefit from it, fucking fantastic.
1,000%, bro.
Yeah. And at this point, we, me and Joe, like, how well did we really know each other? Like, I was in the middle. I was like towards the end of prep. So I was brain dead. You know, I was fucked. We'd done a few things previously where we'd be like, okay, let's just film ourselves on camera and post. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, just fucking, let's do it. Just fucking do it. And she, like, you know how it is. Like, if you're like prep at the end of prep, it's like, you'll just go with some stuff like that. And honestly, that has been like what's happened now as a result of it. It's been incredible. Like,
of course. And it's because you just acted, you did.
Yeah.
You didn't think too much. You just went, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing, man. It's like people that plan too much. Like, I don't plan. You know, I've got an idea of what I want to do and I just end up doing it whichever way it happens to be. Yeah. Like if someone says to me, are you free next Wednesday? I'm like, I don't know. Because next Wednesday I might not be here. You know, it's like I can't tell you yes or no. Like, you know, ask me on Wednesday if I'm free.
So it's like living your life
in the moment.
But at the same time, you look at the bigger picture, right? That's
the bigger picture is always present, man. But the reality is, man, there is no bigger picture because all we've got is fucking now, and everything you do now, your future will be a byproduct of that.
I need to write down some of these quotes.
Mate, no, but it's true though, man. People think way too far ahead. They think they've got 70 years to live. How the fuck do you know? If someone said to me, if you dedicate the next 5 years of your life to bodybuilding and solely bodybuilding, you'll be Mr. Olympia, my reply would be, what if I die in 3? Will I have had a good life if I dedicated 100% of my life to bodybuilding and nothing else? Fuck no, because there's a million things I enjoy doing in life. And if I have to, if I sacrifice them for 5 years of my life and I don't get those 5 years of my life, what have I achieved? What have I done? You know, I'll be halfway to an Olympia title, but all the other stuff that I would have sacrificed, I would miss out on so many things.
So what is your end goal for you? If they're
of today?
What, in bodybuilding?
Yeah.
Get to the Olympia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about?
I know you mentioned it on.
What about, because you clearly come across as a guy who's got a lot of passion for a lot of things and a lot of different aspects of your life.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there?
Everything, man. Life itself. Like, once I get to the Olympia, I'm done with bodybuilding. Like, I'll move on to something else.
Wow.
Like, yeah, man. Like, it, you know, the whole idea of, like, what career do you want? Well, I want all of them. What do you mean? Well, why would I want to be stuck in a job for 50 years if I can have, you know, 10 different jobs for 5 years each? Like, there's 10 different life experiences. 10
different lives, yeah.
Of course. Like, what's to say? People are like, oh, you need to make loads of money for when you for when you're older. To why? Like, why can't I just use all the money I'm making now instead and just keep on making it? Keep it rolling. Don't let it build. Roll with life. Don't fucking don't like keep yourself here so that in 50 years you can go, I'm going to enjoy it now. No, enjoy it every fucking day. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has responsibilities. You need to prioritize certain things now and again. But don't forget to fucking play as hard as you work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so many different things you can do in life. There's so many different avenues you can take. None of them are right, none of them are wrong. They're right or wrong depending on the person. It's all the perspective. If someone says to you, I want to be a pro bodybuilder, and then they say, someone else says, I want to be a pro chef, which one's right? Well, each of them are right because that's what they both want to do with their lives. Do you know what I mean?
Gold, Josh. Gold, Josh. This is gold.
Look, man, I'm just a passionate person about life. I love helping people. I want everyone to live their best life. No one's success takes away from mine. I am fucking incredible, but so is everyone else. You know, it's like people that I don't want to break people down ever. I want to build people fuck up. Like, as I say to all my clients, every client that comes to me to work with me, my goal is not to get them in the best shape of their life. That's not the goal. The goal is to make them wake up feeling as fucking incredible as I do every day and lead them down the right path. Make them the best version of them. Do you enjoy your job, bro? No. Well, what the fuck are you doing with your life then? Like, why are you there? Do you like your missus? No. Well, fucking leave the stupid cunt. Like, people get caught up in all these situations in life which are literally leading them to the most unhappy, undesirable life they could possibly fathom.
Yeah.
Yet they're stuck there because they don't want to be lonely. And then it comes back to self-work. If you're happy with yourself, if you love yourself, you don't care if you're alone. You don't care if people don't like you. Because as long as you love you, who the fuck matters outside of yourself? Only you can live your life, man.
Would you call yourself fearless?
Fuck yeah. What do I have to fear?
Yeah.
On the other side of fear is literally just fucking great shit, man. Like, if I ever find myself in a situation where I'm like, I'm a bit scared to do this, I'll go, well, that's a good thing. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know? It's like there's stupid shit you can do. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't jump off a fucking cliff into waters I don't know the depth of. You know, I'm scared of that because I don't know.
You could die.
But of course. But then I'm not scared to do shit like in life. I'm not scared to take action on any idea I have.
And when you actually do it, fucking most of the time, maybe it won't work out, maybe it will. But it's like, I always think about this. When you're a kid, right? Say you don't like heights. I never really used to like heights. When we went to a water park, my mum would be like, okay, go on the fucking big slide. I'd be like, nah, let's go on the small slide. And I'd do the small slide. I'd be like, oh, fuck this. Let's do the big slide, man. Let's do it. Let's fucking go for it. And then once you've done it, where do you want to go? You want to go straight back to the top and do it all again?
Fuck yeah, of course you do, man.
Every fucking time.
And this is the thing. You say it may not, and you say it may not work out. It always fucking works out, mate. It always works out. Because if it doesn't go the way you thought it wasn't meant to be. But it's going to put you in a position where you're going to move on to better things. This is what people fail to understand. It's like, if you don't take fucking action, you're never going anywhere. I would rather move forwards and make mistakes and keep moving forwards and go on to different, better things than stay in the same place because I'm too scared of the unknown. The unknown is a great fucking thing, man. It's a very, very fun thing to explore.
Oh.
I love it, man. I love it.
This is good. This is fucking good, man.
Why do you bodybuild, Jermaine? I've never asked you.
Why do I bodybuild?
Yeah, I want to switch the question. Like, we always ask everyone who comes on, why did you start? But obviously, 5, 6, maybe even 1 year down the line, the meaning's different. Why do you bodybuild?
That's true. I think, like a lot of people, my first original reason for starting when I was 15 was because I have a distinct memory of me going up a set of stairs at school when I was in secondary school, getting to the top of the stairs and having to pull out my inhaler to take 2 puffs on it because I was like, I think that was why I first did it, because I was like, I want to lose weight, and there was an existential fear for whatever reason for that amount of time where I was like, I could die tomorrow. That's what I felt like. I realized up to that I just feel like shit. I just hate how I feel, and then over time, like you say, it progresses. Like, it then got to a point where I was like pretty fit and healthy, and then in my head I was like, how far can I take this? Like, I'm clearly on a path where I feel like I'm pretty all right at something for what feels like the first time in my life. How far can I run with this? And then it got to a point I was like, I want to have abs by Christmas. was like, dumb goal. I've never like in my head, I'll never be that guy who can just like go to the beach and be comfortable, like taking his top off. So I was like, let's see what we can do. Anyway, I had a 6-pack by November, and I was like, fuck, we've beaten this. What next? Okay, let's just see how, like, can I get my legs like cut up? And it became like a self-improvement project for me for a while to begin with. And at this time, I didn't talk about it to anyone. I always went to school, like I was in A-levels at this point, wearing a hoodie all the time and joggers. No one knew that I'd even lost weight for about 6 months, until one day I was in a situation where, because
you walked into the classroom with your posing trunks on and your strip down.
Mate, they weren't even posing trunks. He just had a fucking Corona in one hand. He was bollock naked. He had a dildo in the other, and he said, "Which one of you motherfuckers wants to go first?"
And that weird kid at the back of the classroom.
Yeah, that's it. It was just weird. And like, because I did theatre at the time, because that was like one of the only other things.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah. I was a fucking theatre kid.
That's cool as fuck, though, man.
Yeah, man. I did drama too. So
that's sick. That is amazing.
Because that was like the one other thing, looking back, that made me feel in some sense kind of more like I felt alive in the moment.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like it made you feel more powerful?
Yeah, because it was just the act of going up on stage wearing whatever the fuck it was, whether it was a wig, whether it was a fucking curtain wrapped around my waist as a... Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck what it was. I was going on that stage in front of like 100 people, and I was able to just do what I needed to do in that moment. And I can't even remember the faces of the people in the audience, because you can't even see them under those lights.
No, it's just black, right? Yeah.
It's just like when you're on stage, man.
Yeah, exactly. And like, so that was when last year, when I ended up competing for the first time, that was like in my head, like that was like competing is now in my mind for whatever reason. It's the most exciting thing, because it's like the only other thing that's able to capture that feeling, like when I was on stage doing theatre. But also it comes along with everything else in bodybuilding, is it being a project of self-improvement. So that's sort of why I do it, and that's why I love this as a sport, if you want to call it a sport. A lot of people call it a fucking pageant. And do you know what? They're probably...
But why do you compete?
Why do I compete?
Why do you compete? Because self-improvement, because it's self-improvement, you're improving for yourself, then you get on stage to be judged by people you don't give a fuck about. So why did you compete?
Also, that was when I started prep, it was with the goal of, I want to step on stage to, and at the time, prove something to myself. And then over the course of prep, I prepped for however long, like 28 weeks, I think. Of course, that long ass prep, I also all the other people who I met along the way, sort of community that I felt that I'd been pulled into. Like, I remember like 3 months out, I ended up going to one of my only other at the time bodybuilding friends, like first shows. He competed at a PCA show. I went there and I met a bunch of people, and I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. I'm meeting all these people. And then over time, people like who worked with my coach or people who were competing at the same shows as me reached out to me and like, oh, hey dude, like we should meet up, we should train and all this other stuff. So over time, it sort of also just became like it felt like I was in a family, I guess. So that was another reason. And then when it came to the actual show day, it was like that obviously like how ecstatic I felt about being on stage, but also like all the other people who I'd been speaking to for months, who I'd then like met in person, and like we fucked around backstage when there was delays and whatever else on that first show that I did. And then it came to the last show I did last year, and how fucking pissed off I got because I didn't place. How that made me feel, because that was probably the first time in my life where I'd put myself in a position where I was vulnerable, I guess, where I was in a position where I could lose. And as a result, like that feeling for the first time that fuck, I'm gonna lose. Like I've something here in my head. Like there was something I wanted to do and I didn't do it. But then straight after that, I was like to AJ, because AJ was prepping me last year.
What did you say that last bit? You cut out.
So AJ, when as soon as we finished that show and it was the end of my prep, I was like, AJ, I want to compete next year. I want to compete next year. And it was like, I was like, look, I've learned from this and I've gained something from this and I want to do it again so I can come back and be better next time. So like you say, like relating it back to what we've been talking about, it's the progression, like, and it's sort of as over the top and stoner talky as this sounds, bodybuilding almost imitates life in a sense. It's the act of failing repeatedly that makes you better and better and better so you can eventually succeed at something.
I mean, that analogy applies to every single aspect of life, though. Life applies to the same principles apply to any avenue you wish to go down.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which it is. But yeah, man, that's amazing.
I think that's like the first time I think I've sort of thrown it out there and been able to say in one go where I am. So I feel like it's not just one thing and it's never been one thing, but it all comes back to just me. Like, it just made me feel good about myself.
It's never going to be one thing, though. It's a constant evolving thing, you know? It's like you start for this reason, then 2 years in is for this reason, then 4 years in is for this reason, and then
for sure,
life happens and it changes your perspective, and then you do things for different reasons, you know? What about you, Joseph Cunt?
I was waiting for that. I come from I used to play American football for the Midlands youth team. And I ended up getting injured, and we went through a bad patch as a team. And I was on the bench all the time because I fucked up my shoulder. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. The rest of my team don't have the same mentality when it comes to competition as I do. So I left the team like midway through the season, and I was like, you know what, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. You know, I don't think team sport is for me. So then I joined the gym when I was like 15 and a half, because, you know, I've looked 30 from the age of like 4. So I snuck in. Anyway, so I started training. But at this time, it's like a lot of people, they go into it, and like I know Jermaine had like fitness idols, like people that he looked up to. The first thing I saw was Marcus Rule. And I was like, fuck, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Because family friend of ours knew Dorian, so I'd seen like big guys prior and all this, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what it's all about. So I just started training. And back then, the whole reason I did it was just to made a promise to myself and follow through with it. Just that I want to stick with this for like 6 months. Let's see what happens. And at the end of the 6 months, you know, I looked better. I went from like 159 pounds to like 190. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't fucking. I didn't have shredded glutes or anything like that. But you know, it was the first time in my life I'd made a promise to myself and actually followed through with it. Then I took some time off, got back into it, had some health issues, and pretty much just getting back on that train now and following through again with something I've set out that I want to do myself, and that is to compete. And I want to compete because, as fucking stupid as this probably sounds, I like being on stage. I like performing.
Never say that. Never say that.
No,
never like apologize.
It doesn't sound stupid to me. It doesn't sound
of course,
stupid
but that you're being apologetic for what other people may think. That's just fucking retarded, bro.
Okay. Yeah. The reason I want to do it is because, you know, I like being on stage. I like performing, and I like expressing not who I am, but just expression through movement. And it comes down, as I wanted to ask you later about your posing and stuff like that. It's like me coming from an acting background. I liked it because it allowed me to show off who I was through another character.
Of course.
And I guess, you know, even the fucking movement of an exercise, like, it's all self-expression. Like, not everybody does it the same way and all that. I just like the whole individuality of it, and I just want to improve in this aspect. I can translate this to other parts of my life, which I've started doing by starting the podcast with Jermaine, by starting my editing company. You know, I flunked out of uni like fucking 3 months into the first year because I was like, fuck this. Is it really worth my time? I was like, not really. Pissed everybody off in my life. And I'm like, you know what? I was happy for a period. Then it kind of stagnated because I got lazy, as you would call me, a lazy cunt, right? But
yes, definitely.
Now, you know, I've got the eye of the tiger back, and I want to fucking push, and I keep pushing and keep going. So I'm just fucking excited, man, to stop other shit that I can't control.
Fuck yeah.
Prevent me from going where I want to be. So now I'm just working on, you know, being by myself a lot. Had a few relationship struggles recently. That's going back on the up because I've admitted to myself that I wasn't happy with who I was for a while. So that's pretty much me. So there you go.
That's awesome, bro. That's amazing. You've recognized a lot of things about yourself, though, at a very young age that are going to help you move forwards in life faster than other people do, because there's a lot of people in life that don't recognize these things until they're in their 40s. Yeah. And then it's never too late, but you've just lost a shitload of time being someone you didn't want to be because you failed to recognize the fact that you weren't happy being that person. Do you know what I mean? The fact that you have, that's powerful as fuck, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
But that whole expression through movement, I get that, man. I get you. I feel you there.
I've always had it in my head that it's expressing myself, but I've never related it back really much until now as it being a performing art. Like that.
It is, man. Well, that's
all
it's about.
I find it difficult to switch off, and that was the problem. So I was like, I was Joseph. I might not have even competed, but I was Joseph the bodybuilder all day, all night. Couldn't fucking turn the fucking cog off. Yeah. And then when I got ill, about I think it was like 3 months ago, it was like I went really anemic. So I was in hospital, and you know, pretty much got told, you know, you probably got about 3 days left to live, and if you didn't come in, and that fucking puts a shitload in perspective for you, as you were talking about, take every day as it comes. So if you wake up, you know, with that fucking outlook of what can I do today, you know, it's helped me even in a short space of time, and I don't plan on changing that for a very long time. So
Joe, that's powerful. that's super powerful.
It's true. So,
yeah. So you're
sit here and bullshit everyone. You know, it's not happy fucking days all the time. You know.
Yeah. Is your perspective now? I guess both of you. Is your perspective that you should live life with like I wouldn't say existential dread, but with it in the back of your head that you don't have your entire life to do something. Is that the way to look at it? Like, because you hear it a lot where you have like older people. I've had like parents say this to me and stuff where they're like, oh, you know, the whole word of potential and like having a lot of time to do stuff. You've got your whole life to do something. What is your whole life?
Your whole life is however long your life lasts.
Yeah.
You know, the reality is, man, the only way to be happy in life, this is something I say to a lot of people just to put things into perspective for them. But the way to be happy in life is to wake up in the morning, doing all the shit that you want to do, given your circumstances within that day. Everything you want to do has to be, to an extent, on your terms. If you're working with someone, you have to enjoy it. You have to want to be there, because if you don't, you're wasting 8 hours of your day being unhappy. And if that's your last day on earth, then those 8 hours, you've just lost a shit ton of happiness that you could have enjoyed. Because if you get to your last day in this life and you're actually happy, you've lived a good life. It doesn't matter if it's 20 years or if it's 200 years. The only thing that matters is that you are happy, you know? So like my concept of life is when I wake up in the morning until I go to bed, just to be happy. That's all I want. And if that means for someone doing the same shit every day because they love it, then fantastic. I like to do different things. I like to switch things up, which is one of the reasons that, you know, I have a selfish goal within bodybuilding of getting to the Olympia. It's always been my goal. I don't value bodybuilding like I used to, if I'm honest. I don't see the point in it anymore, personally. I'm really happy with my physique. Yeah. I'm just creating my idea of my perfect physique where I'm optimal, I'm functional. I'm able to live healthy, strong, fucking reactive, you know, primal. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want with the body I have.
It's functional.
It's functional as fuck, mate. Yeah. You know? And I do have a goal of getting to the Olympia, but then I wouldn't go outside of being my idea of my perfect self to get there. If my idea of my perfect physique wasn't worthy of an Olympia stage, then I'd just carry it through life and I'd stop bodybuilding. Yeah. That wouldn't stop me, you know, because it would make me happier to be the best version of me for me, not the best version of me for the stage and someone else's opinion.
Yeah.
you know? So that's like, I do that in every avenue of life though. I apply that same principle of, right, for example, my business, I don't want to work with everyone. You know, if someone comes to me and they go, hi, mate, I'm looking for a coach, and I don't like them, I'll go, I don't want to work with you. You know, you're not my type of people. Every client I have, I like talking and working with them, all of them.
Yeah.
Every person that comes about in my life, I enjoy all of their company, every single one of them. Anyone that I don't, go to the side. I don't want to deal with you because you don't have to. And that's why it comes back to, you know, people who are in relationships they don't want to be in. It's fucking stupid, man. Like you're wasting your valuable, precious time with someone that you don't feel is worthy of it. Like, what is the point in that? Same with a job, bro.
Yeah. I feel like you're a person who would be the best to say this for listeners. What do you think about people like coming out of a breakup with someone? Because we're all going to have it at some point in our life. How do you if you manage that? How do you like go about that? Because obviously you get people who come out of a relationship and they're like, oh, my whole fucking world's ended. This is the end of everything. Like,
move on.
Yeah.
But it comes down to also finding yourself.
Yeah.
Because I found myself caught up. I was in a relationship for 4 years. I was in and out of a relationship for 4 years. I was engaged twice to the same person.
Wow.
You know, because I kept coming back to this person. I'd go out. This is the thing. I will never be in a situation I don't want to be in. So as soon as I don't want to be in the relationship, I'll go, I'm gone. I'm going because I don't want to be here anymore. That's it. It's not you. It's me. I just don't like this relationship anymore. So I'm gone. And then I'll fuck about for a bit, but I would kind of bury my head in pussy to try and not deal with myself. No, seriously.
Yeah.
And then one day I was like, this cycle's repeating itself, man. I mean, it's fun, but then it gets boring. And now it's not so fun because I would rather be out of this. And I'm like, right, start working on yourself. So I was like, right, I'm done with the relationship and I'm done with everything else. And I'm just going to do me. And you just got to give yourself time instead of giving it to other people. It's why I meditate. It's why I go for walks on my own or with like one person that I like going with. It's like, you know, you got to be able to spend time on your own and shit to be able to deal with those situations accordingly. Because if your happiness revolves around being with someone constantly, you're never going to be happy because those people will always come and go.
Yeah.
You can't be stuck with a hip with someone 24 hours a day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like if you come out of the back of a relationship and you're struggling, then change your perspective. Like start working on yourself. Find out who you are. Find out what's inside you and what makes you tick. And just start working on the bad things that you have about you. Start recognizing them. Be honest with yourself. You know, it's like, I'm not a good person because of this. I do this and it's not good. I do that and it's not good. I do that and it doesn't help me. Recognize these things. You don't have to go to a fucking therapist for this because therapists, all they do, they take your fucking money because they don't give a fuck. They do not care. That's just the truth. They go, give me your money. Now sit down and regurgitate all the shit to me and I'm just going to say it back to you in a different way. And hopefully you'll realize something. But really, realistically, I'm trying to keep you here for as long as I can because it's more money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Majority of therapists, not all of them. But then it's like you have to like be on your own for a bit to learn about who you are. Because otherwise you're constantly looking at other people and you're never actually looking at yourself. And again, it comes back to this whole lockdown thing and people being so unhappy, man. It's like when you have to sit down in a room and all you got is you and you can't go out, you can't be around people. You're like, whoa, I don't like me, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to be completely honest with you as well. For like after the first 2-3 weeks, that was me for about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. I think Joe notices it more now that more than ever now, sometimes I'll just disappear off social media for a few days.
Why wouldn't you though?
And before I didn't. I think, and that was, and I think I came to like a realization that, look, you can't just bury your head in that. like at the end of the day, it's just hiding. It's just hiding in your room, just in another room. And
another thing with social media as well, it's like one of my clients when, you know, during the beginning of lockdown, he was like, oh man, but like really like down, really low. And I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, your day hasn't really changed. The only difference is you can't go to the gym anymore. You have to train at home, but you've got equipment and so on. Oh man, it's just everyone seems so happy. And I'm like, whoa. Slow the fuck down, bro. Trust me. The people that look the happiest on Instagram are probably miserable as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's a highlight reel of their life.
Yeah.
You know? You see it so many times, man. It's like people are like, oh my God, comparing themselves to people on Instagram because of this, because of that. Oh, they did this. Oh my God, look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. Look how good they look. Look at this, look at that. It's all smoke and mirrors, man.
It's just people.
But it's just smoke and mirrors. And for a start, who gives a fuck about other people anyway? Only you can live your life. Why do you have to base your kind of circumstances and rate your circumstances based on other people's circumstances? How does that work? Because if that's the case, I live a shit life because I haven't got a Ferrari and a mansion. But does that mean anything to me? Fuck
no. Yeah, man.
So you got to break away from comparing yourself to others. You got to break away from other people sometimes. And if you don't give yourself you time, start. Because if for any reason everyone in your life goes and you haven't had you time in that whole time, you'll suffer. Yeah. Because it'll be like a kick in the nuts that you don't want to get.
Yeah.
Meditation is very good as well. I advise everyone to meditate.
So what do you do for meditation? Does posing come under meditation for you?
Yeah, man. If I'm high as fuck, like all my posing videos that I've put up recently, like I went down the beach in a field, I'm high and it's on the spot and it's in the moment. And I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I just forget everything. I'll just go, I got to move. And I'll just get up and I just go. And I like go to a different place, man. My mind is just somewhere else. I don't, it's weird to say, but I don't see anything. Like I'm not actually here. I'm just like away with the fairies doing my own thing.
You're thinking,
Yeah, but a lot of the time what I'll do is like this morning, so I went down to the river. I sent you a photo. I went down to the river and I just sat on a rock, just crossed my legs and just closed my eyes and just breathed for 10 minutes, man. And just was at one with myself and my own thoughts. And sometimes there was no thoughts. Sometimes just listening to the water and listening to the birds and practicing being present.
Yeah.
And it allows you to be more present in your life then as well. And it allows
Sorry, do you do grounding? Because I know that's a thing.
Yeah, grounding's great, man. I went for a walk the other night. It was like 11 o'clock in the night. Me and my best mate, we went out, no shoes on, in the forest, fucking in the mud, in the grass, looking up at the stars. Fucking magical, bro.
That's something I want to start doing more. I did it a bit in prep last year.
Do it then.
In the morning.
Grab the joints, Jermaine. We're going for a hike.
We go for a hike. Yeah, no, I just go outside the back of my flat and just stand on the grass for like 5 minutes, and then go do my morning cardio. And that was like the routine I got into. So it's definitely something I probably want to get back into.
It's incredible how it makes you feel like just meditating and being with yourself and your own shit. Like the thing is, the beauty of being more present is that it relieves you of so much worry, because all worry is past or present. It's the lack of it's past or future. Sorry. It's the lack of being present. You can't worry about anything that's happening right now because it's already happening. Worry is when you don't know what's happening and you're worried it's going to be a bad thing. But worry is basically trying to predict the future before it actually happens, which is so stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, if someone's worrying about something, I'd say, what are you worrying about? Well, you know, this and, you know, are you there yet? No. Why are you worrying about it if you're not there yet? Why don't you just take a few steps now in the present to make sure it doesn't happen? You know, glass half empty, glass half full. Worry is when it's glass half empty. You don't worry if it's glass half full, because you go, ooh, that could be an outcome. Every future possibility is 50-50. There's 50% positive outcomes, there's 50% negative ones. Why dwell on the negative ones if it's half a chance of it being positive?
Yeah.
You know? And if you're more present, you think less about the future. You just live more now. And when you realize this is all you really got, it's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Have you always been that way, or do you feel like specific moments in your life have
Did you have like a switch that flipped?
It's only like in the past. I've always been of this mindset, but I've got ADHD. I live a very fast-paced life. My brain doesn't stop.
Yeah.
And it's recently I've noticed that it's very, very overwhelming, and I've had to capitalize on it and become a lot more, you know, grounded and present to stop that from happening. Because I've suffered myself with anxiety and depression over the years, and I deal with it in my own way. I just shut off and go really quiet. Now I shut off and go really quiet, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm actually happy with who I am. But no, man, I mean, forever I've been this fucking free spirit that's thought in a very different way to many people. But it's only probably the past 6 months where I've actually truly worked on me inside myself.
Yeah.
And being able to say, like, I'm really fucking happy with who I am now.
That's awesome, man.
You know? And my physique doesn't even bother me as much anymore. I'm not worried about getting better or getting worse. It doesn't faze me as much. It's like if the whole world was blind, who could you impress? I have so much to offer people from a non-physical standpoint. Like if this podcast wasn't visual and people couldn't see my beautiful face, my bulging shoulders, and my gorgeous tattoo, then I would still have so much value to bring to people's lives just by speaking, you know? And that's
this will be in audio as well on Spotify, man. So there'll definitely be some people who will just be out there,
man.
Listening to
I just speak from the heart. I speak from my fucking soul, and I just say what I think will help people. And you two are young, and you know, I can be stupid as fuck, and I really can be a complete and utter idiot. I mean, if you watch my podcast with Ryan, we go off on tangents of God, it's so bad, man. It's fucking retarded. But at the same time, I know when to be serious, and sometimes it's good to be serious and to, you know, put some quality content out there that isn't just tits and fanny, and it isn't just talking about dildos and, you know, and foot jobs.
Yeah.
Because another thing is, I think there's a lack of this kind of what word am I looking for?
Conversation.
This lack of content. There's a massive lack of content regarding this topic everywhere, you know, because people don't find it in this industry as much.
Yeah.
And the what I have learned that has helped me in my life, I want to help people by explaining to them what they can do to make their lives better as well, not just their physique. Yeah. Everyone can get you in shape, but how many people can get your mind in shape? That's my specialty as a coach. It's what I do. It's what it gets my dick hard. You know what I mean? Like if someone says to me, I've lost 10 pounds. I'm like, great. If someone says to me, I quit my job, I've gone back to school, and now I'm living the life I really want to fucking live, that gets my dick hard. Like, I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? And I just want to be me. I want to be different, man. I don't try to be different. I just know I am.
Yeah.
So I just
get different, man.
So I try and
I don't like this. Who's going like through this like conversation, this line of thought. This is the first conversation.
Like I said, man, I just think it's very important for people to hear these kind of things, especially in the circumstances we're going through with this whole COVID thing. Yeah. A lot of people are looking at their physiques and they're like, but look inside your mind, look inside your soul, and find who the fuck you are, and you'll be so much happier, man. And you know, you won't dwell on the same things you used to. You won't find the same things that used to put you down as much. You'll probably come off social media a bit more. You'll be with yourself a bit more. You actually give yourself time and prioritize yourself over other people, because that's another thing, man. How can you love people if you don't love yourself? How can you take care of people who can't take care of yourself? If you're in the shit, how can you help others? You know, your life's got to be in check to be able to help other people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. What is, so obviously like this line of thought that you've got where you're very focused on yourself and your small circle. At what point do you feel like are you comfortable? Like, sort of, let's say you were on Instagram and you see something and you see someone doing something. Do you still let yourself be happy for them, right? It's just.
I'm happy for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. There's not one person that I'm Doug, even the people in life that hate me the most, I wish nothing but happiness and success for them, man.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take away from mine.
Yeah.
The problem in this world is so many people want to see other people go down so they feel superior. Mate,
Yeah.
I'm on such a fucking level that I just want people to come up to my level.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want people to be below me. I don't want to look down and be like, haha, that's not how it works. It's like, bro, this place is great. Come up with me. Come here. It's so much fun up here. And we can all fucking thrive together. You know? It's like, I say I give a fuck about myself and about the people in my circle. But at the same time, like, I've just taken, there's a kid reached out to me. I don't know him well. I'm his life coach now. I'm not charging him because he needs the help. I want to see this kid succeed. I want to help him out with his rut. I come on your podcast and put content to you guys to try and help you. It's not a selfish. My ego doesn't need to be stroked. I don't need to be told how great I am. I fucking know how great I am, man. I just want everyone to feel as great as I do.
Yeah. It's interesting, right? Because I feel like it's almost like you don't have an ego in a weird way, but at the same time you do. Because you're saying to yourself, like, you have a self-affirmation. And you see this, like, a lot of people in, like, sports, like, you look at Muhammad Ali and people, and they always used to say to themselves, you know, I am the greatest. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't an ego thing. It was, they just knew, and they had that, like, respect for themselves.
Because you have to. Because how the fuck are you going to get anywhere in life if you think you're shit? And look, the person I talk to the most is myself. I have to be nice to myself.
Yeah.
Why would I not want to be nice to myself? If I can tell you that you look great, why can't I tell myself? Why does that have to be arrogance? It depends in which manner I'm telling myself. If I say I'm great and you're not, that's arrogant. If I tell you I'm great, but you can be greater, that's humble. There's a difference, man. The ego comes into it in different ways. But I don't need anyone to tell me I'm great, but I would happily tell people how great they can be, because people need that. They need people to lift them up and stop bringing them down. Everyone's about, the majority are about bringing people down. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. God, this has been a fucking of emotions, this podcast, man. Honestly. Yeah, this has been sick so far. Let's keep it rolling. Do you want to get into a few more topics, talking about yourself, talking about
whatever you want, man. I haven't got ages left. I've got like
for sure, man.
10-15 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to get into some questions then?
I'm happy to get into anything you guys want to get into, man.
Okay.
Right.
Joey, do you want to hit him with some questions?
Yeah, I'll get some.
It can be funny, retarded, or
we've got a few. So
we've got a few.
Your Welsh compatriot Jack Thorburn asks, where do you get your posing inspirations from?
My posing inspirations just comes from within, man. If I'm honest with you, I've never actually looked at someone and been like, I want to like. Don't know, I admire great posers, and I've watched a lot of them. But everything I do comes from me, because I can draw inspiration from certain areas, even people that are not known for posing. Like, I could see someone posing the finals, and they'll hit a pose, and I'll go, I like that. That's fucking cool, man. Yeah. And then I'll just add my own spin to it, and then I'll transition in my own way, and it just happens. Yeah. I don't.
Was there still? Did you not have like someone though? Like, let's say when you were younger, like who you saw like for one of the first times you like watched bodybuilding or encountered it? Obviously, it was different for you growing up in that household, but did you ever like watch Pumping Iron, for example, and see Ed Corney hit a pose?
I've never actually seen Pumping Iron from start to finish.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I've seen like bits and pieces, like little clips of
it. I never used to watch bodybuilding at all. All bodybuilding I ever saw when I was in Spain, I never saw any video content of bodybuilding whatsoever. It was more like I saw some YouTube videos and stuff of people training, but it was never anyone posing. It was never actual bodybuilding. It was the training side.
Yeah.
The competing side I got into when I moved back.
Yeah.
But before I moved back, I knew I wanted to compete at some point, but it was never really on my mind. So it was all training. It was like train. And it was just magazines. I'd see magazines and people in magazines like hitting the front double, but I'd never look at it and go, oh my God, look how he's hitting that front double. I just look at that physique. And then it was at my first show where I realized I was really good at posing, because I put a routine together, which I thought was normal. And my coach went, how the fuck do you pose like that? And I go,
yeah.
Doesn't everyone? You know, you're meant to do a routine. I thought you had to do it. And he was like, no one does routines like that. Like, where did that come from? And I was like, I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, how long did you spend doing that? I was like, I don't know, you know, every day for the last 8 weeks of prep. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, I just wanted it to be like good, you know, you want all of it to be good. Yeah. He was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, I might be good at this shit. Yeah. And then as I've gone on, I just got better, I suppose.
Yeah. So you kind of just have a natural talent for it then.
Yes, posing to me comes extremely natural. Like, that's awesome. It is second nature.
I don't know how to describe your posing, Joe. What would you describe Josh's posing like? Because it's, I want to say old school, like
I just say fluid.
It's just very it just looks fucking clean. Clean.
I'd like to say, well, natural would be the word, because to me, it doesn't look rehearsed. It's like you're not trying to be a good poser. You're just expressing the way you think your physique looks best.
Exactly. This is why when you spoke about expression, that's all posing is to me. It's like, this makes me feel really good, and it makes me feel like I'm expressing myself as a fucking spirit, you know? Like, I'm just going with the music. Like, if I know a song, I'll pose to it. And I'm very musical as well. Like, I can play instruments and shit, and I can, you know, create music, and I can dance and all that shit. And I'm very like in tune with music. So I think that's what makes my posing good as well, is if I hear a song and it's like, dun, dun, like I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And you just go with the music. What I see posing as, it's like, if you have a track, that is the physical representation of what you're hearing. That's how I see posing. Just as dancing, but I think it's even better than dancing, because I've crafted a physique to represent exactly what I want to fucking represent. Yeah. Whereas dancers just do the movement. They don't really care about how they look.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think it's more intricate than dancing.
Because quickly to briefly go over it again. It's like, for me, it's not that people look a specific way due to the intent they put towards the training. It's like, you're an artistic kind of guy, whereas someone who's fucking barbaric in the gym, their physique more times than not comes.
I agree 1000%, man. It's like strong men that lift like strong men, they look like strong men. You know? And you can see like someone that's crafting their physique over someone that's just trying to pack muscle on. There's a big difference between how their physiques look and how they present themselves as well. You know, I do think it's a lot cleaner and a lot, but then it's just me, you know. It's not better, it's not worse. When it comes to being better or worse, that's completely down to the judges and what they think. If you had 10 different judges, I might not be British champion now. You know, and that's why I don't think I'm any better than anyone for having. People are like, oh, but you know, you've done all this, and I'm like, yeah, but you can do it too. Like, anyone fucking do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, next one. It's a bit change of pace. Where would you position all of the feds in terms of credibility?
Ooh.
Because obviously you've competed with a lot of organisations, you know, multiple. So let's just go through the way the shows are run. Which experience did you enjoy the most?
Best experience for me, PCA British Finals, 2018.
Okay.
Which was my first British win. It was run pucker, banging, perfect, on and off in the right time. Everything was sound as fuck, man. It was a very good, very well run show. The judging, I think, you know, is a bit biased sometimes. Like, I think, you know, I think they like me, and I think that's what. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I won the 2018. I won the finals hands down. Fucking, it wasn't even close for my personal preference. But then last year, the finals, you know, I don't know. I think I got a prettier physique than Ross, who came second, but Ross is fucking class. And from a bodybuilding perspective, without the posing and without the lines and so on, he had more muscle than me in class 3, and he could have probably beat me. But I think
he competed with Tim Jermaine last year. Tim Jones. He competed.
Did you?
Yeah, I competed with Tim at the England and at the British.
Oh, okay, yeah. Of course.
But yeah, man, I think, you know, in terms of credibility or the federation, I think all bodybuilding federations are pretty biased sometimes in the way they judge and things.
I'd agree.
But I think it's inevitable. I don't think I think it's impossible to not be to an extent, because everyone's going to like someone more than someone else.
Yeah.
You know, and as human beings, you got to think there's human beings judging other human beings. And what the judgmental human beings do, they choose their favorite based on whatever fucking criteria they want to.
Bodybuilding is subjective. Always.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Of course. And this is why I think it's such a ridiculous sport at times. Because, you know, for someone like myself who doesn't really care what people think, putting myself in a position where the outcome is not based on my performance as in what it takes to get there. It's based on what someone thinks of me physically and how I look is very silly. But this is other things about bodybuilding that make it what it is for me. It's not the actual getting on stage and being told I'm first. It's my favorite part of bodybuilding is getting on stage and doing a routine and everyone going,
fuck.
What the fuck just happened? And then putting a video on Instagram posing, and then, you know, 20,000 people seeing it, and then and of those 20,000 people messaging me, they've never in their life understood bodybuilding, going,
I go, wow,
I can fucking enjoy that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's I just want to like strip away that stereotypical bodybuilder and help everyone see a side of it that can be understood by everyone, really.
I feel like that was how bodybuilding was originally, and then I do feel like we got lost along the way. Like,
of course, man, but it's very easy to get lost that way. You always want more.
Yeah,
you know, it's greed, man. Human beings are greedy. They always want more.
Yeah,
more muscle, bigger cars, fucking all this shit.
I need some bigger fucking cars, though. Got none. Got none of those. Right, next question.
Speaking of big, who has the ginger beard from ginger training?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Can you say that again, but without the dick in your mouth?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
No, you just broke up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gone again. Who has the best? Who has the best ginger beard? I wonder who sent that one, Joshua. Wonder if that was
Mate, Josh knows you. Josh's beard is fucking exceptional, bro.
Crazy. How is it that thick there?
Mate, not just that. The cunt's got this like Thanos-style beard to him. He's awesome, man. Crazy. Also, I'm going to say this. Josh is going to be one of the greatest bodybuilders to come out of the UK because of how dedicated he is. His structure is incredible. His work ethic is second to none. He is one of the nicest, most humble human beings on the planet. And he will, just watch.
We should try and get him on, Joe, in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
His energy. You need his energy. His energy. Yeah. Everyone needs his energy. But as a bodybuilder,
exceptional.
From a potential standpoint, I think he's destined to be a very, very, very good.
Okay.
Right, this will be a nice one to close the show on. Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Clint Eastwood, Freddy Krueger, Nigella Lawson.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'd marry Clint Eastwood because he's the GOAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck Freddy Krueger because he's cool as fuck. And then they kill the other person. With Freddy. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's get Freddy to kill him.
Next to you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've got
Clint
to
just driving the Merc in the back.
We've got to do boss meal, of course. Gotta finish off.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
On the show, we always ask the individual if you could have any 3-course meal, the final meal that you could eat, what would you eat?
You're talking like death row final meal.
Yeah. For right now, what do you want right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd have. It's a very difficult question, actually.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a very difficult question, man. I mean, does it have to be food?
Can be anything you want. # meringue. There you go.
Shut up. Meringue's not that bad. Leave meringue alone.
What's happened with meringue?
Right, so in one of the previous episodes we had Louis Moylan on.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting into a debate, and Jermaine's go-to dessert was meringue.
At the time. The time.
I mean, if you enjoy meringue,
both, you know,
more power to you.
I can eat a mess, that sort of thing. You got your fruit and
yeah.
At the time, I was like, that's what I wanted.
Fuck, man. I honestly don't know. Like, that's a difficult one. Like, starter would probably be like a fucking je ne sais pas, like a big fuck off fruit cocktail.
Yeah.
I like fruit. Fruit's fucking delectable. Yeah. Main, sweet potato fries.
Like where this is going.
Peri chicken, a Five Guys burger, a bit of salad on there just to make it look pretty, and a double egg bagel on the side. That's my main. And then for dessert,
you going to the chair with full glycogen stores then.
Oh yeah, man. Actually, no. Do you know what? I just want to eat some pussy after that. And some ass. So pussy and ass, double whammy, like ass full on.
That's
like
the question.
From here to here.
Wow.
You know, we're talking going all out.
What an answer.
So then you die happy, man.
Yeah.
You've had your food. You've had your fun. Happy days.
Bum fun before the electric chair. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's fucking about.
Last thing you ate before you die is just
yeah, man.
And you sat on the chair. You're soaked. It's just dripping from you, and you're like. And she's over there in the corner, like she's on the fucking electric chair, like this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Josh.
Man, it was too serious. I had to do something.
Yeah, I just had to. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm crying. Right, fucking hell. Right, let's end this. Well, we'll quit.
Before we let you go, do you want to plug anything for yourself? Where can the listeners know more about you if they're interested? I'm sure they will be.
Yeah, if you want to be coached by someone great and you want, to pose like me, then hit me up for coaching and posing. You're more welcome to. I'll sort your life out. I'll sort your physique out. I'll sort it all out. Go to Monster Factory to buy some epic shit, and Strom because they're great and they sponsor me, so they paid me to say this. No, they actually didn't. They don't pay me anything. They're just fucking magical. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, these guys, they're great. They had me on and they're lots of fun. I actually don't know who they are, but they paid me to come on and say some stuff.
He never knew who he was. He just started sending me pictures of him topless in the river.
He sent me a dick pic and said, "If will you come on my podcast? And if you won't, these are gonna get worse." So I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh my god! Yeah, we had no choice, guys. We were bribed.
Yeah,
blackmailed.
It's not my fault.
But I hope the listeners enjoyed whatever the shit I had to say, man.
I 100% think they did, man. 100%. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you for coming on. This has been awesome.
It's been an absolute fucking pleasure, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. let's do this again at some point, probably out of lockdown.
Yeah, definitely, man.
One of us is in prep. We'll see what happens.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Let's all get together and do it in the same place.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Why the fuck not? What's wrong with that? Let's do it. Let's do it in a field high.
Right, I'm down.
Why the fuck not?
Where are we going? Anywhere in particular?
Everywhere.
I've always wanted to go, and I will fucking go, is the mountains in Japan, man.
I want to go
like,
there, man.
Fucking go, then, son.
Yeah, man.
Let's go. I'm down.
As soon as we can. As soon as we can.
We see no problem here at all. I don't know what the joke is.
No, I don't have a... Yeah, man.
I do want to
That's a nice thing to end it on. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening, and we'll be back soon with a whole new array of guests, with a couple more big names, and it's going to be a good laugh. So,
shall we announce it now? Do you want to say who's?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Right. So, in the next episode, we are going to have fucking channel favorites. I try and be all professional. It never works. So we're going to have channel favorites: Louis Moylan back, Simon Brooker back, joined by the British Beast, the Shed, James Hollingshead coming on. Hopefully going to have a good laugh, so that'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So yeah, if you're interested in that, probably a load more talking about foot jobs and smoking drugs.
Oh, bullshit.
That's what it's about, man. So, peace.
Peace, guys. Thank you for listening.